Hello, I'm Ethan McCaffrey, and this is Move Me Poetry for June 17th, 2022. The narrator's selections. Music is composed and performed by the narrator. The first selection is by Elle Jacques-Pierre at Elle Jacques-P, entitled Indecent. I dreamed my mother shot me in the head. I didn't realize it was a nightmare until she refused to call an ambulance. She took me to the mall, still clutching my bloody skull, and it just so happened that my boss was there. Not the one I overheard talking about my ass, but the one who, in front of all of my peers, said I think I'm better than everyone else. His judgment left me speechless. I didn't tell him off or even sneer. Just like in life, the only thing propelling me forward was fear. But the strangest thing of all, bleeding all over the mall, I wore only underwear. Why is it dreams are always indecent? The next selection is by Anthem at Anthem's Arena, entitled Can I Find It Again? Somebody call in a search, 'cause something's missing. Maybe I misplaced it somewhere out of my vision. Was it my bad decisions I chose with sole volition? I sum up it with additions of many times I don't listen. Some are rocks in a hard place. I'm a fool with a hard head who sometimes thinks with his hard head, who kept his heart so unguarded. Bullseye, an easy target. No dodge. I'm being darted. Maybe it's time to question. Is it dearly departed? To the side I have tossed it. It's kicked the bucket, so fuck it. Torn in between the two like singing LaToya Luckett. Writing to the public like it's a push to be published. Crumpled up paper and Word docs, constantly thinking I'm rubbish. Emo lyrics, I wish at times I'm a little more thuggish, a little ruggish, and come with a hacksaw Jim Duggan. But that would be ho, just like the Thunder's cat saying, I just write what I know throughout the constant creating, self-conscious debating of a dream I'm demonstrating. Digging deep for discovery, like I've gone on an excavation. People say the steps to success is to climb, to make it. Millennial thought, keep it simple. Let's just escalate it, or maybe elevate it. The next selection is by Charlie Bott at Charlie Bott 22, entitled Bestial. Beyond the filthy old Kent Road and down the dreary lanes, she dreams within her night's abode of fitting her lover in chains. For he frequents the seedy back alleys, filled with harlots and whores, and by all accounts, his nightly tarries leave him with plenty of sores. From cuts on the chin, bumps on his sockets, and a knee with a frightening gash. Yet when she strives to empty his pockets, he still has handfuls of cash. Now she hears on hushed street corners of Ann Chapman and Elizabeth Stride, of downtrodden women and mourners, and a villain who exposed their insides. In dreams, she thinks of her lover and the bestial love that he shares. Nightly now, she wakes from cover and rummages under the stairs. Here he keeps his collection of knives, all dripping a sanguine red. She knows she must avenge the five and end his reign of dread. Now her dreams are chipper as London prepares to raise swords. Unaware the beast, Jack the Ripper, lays forever below her floorboards. The final selection is by the boss at J.D. Greyson Writes. What dreams may come, said Hope to Love, when it is realized we were never to be held. I used to hold love like hope in the jars of my heart, as if it might escape, find a way out, as if it might not choose me, as if it needed protection so as not to crack. So I held it back. These jars in my heart forever held a dream that love was a tangible thing, and I, if lucky, might stumble upon it. Oh, this dream I dreamed of love as a thing, that it had been born from great conflict of Montagues and Capulets, of parting is such sweet sorrow, of pain, of sacrifice, till it be morrow. I used to dream of love, of the emotion of it all, of the spinning and the whooshing, of the way it made me fall. Oh, Terra, that I might see the moon and the stars. For that is what I dreamed of love's counterpart. But life, 'tis but a dream, or so it seems, an endless cycling of the dreamer's dream. Yet, as the mountains stand stronger with every relational and tectonic drift, life comes into view, and so too, my perspective shifts. And these jars I hold so close to my heart begin to beat as love in my brokenness begins to speak. Dear child, for you are young at heart, I am not something to attain, not a person, not a place, and certainly not a thing. I am not the sun, nor a gender. I am not confined with wedding rings. Consider me like a song, infinite octaves to be sung. I will not be contained, no matter how hard you try, for I am not a thing, yet everything am I. And so love held me instead of I holding it. And it whispered in my ear words I shall not forget. It is here, in the reckoning, when the vessel is no longer defined, when all there is becomes divine. This reverence, this beholding, this awe, this breaking through, this is where I, love, find you. I used to hold love like the hope in the jars of my heart, afraid there might not be enough to go around, afraid of when it might leave, until I learned love cannot be contained, and so I set it free.